Elon Musk in Trump Sarkar 2.0. Musk and Ramaswamy to lead DOGE. Trump's A-team to shock bureaucracy. Can DOGE dismantle the deep state? Musk in the White House, top focus on 5 Live.
President-elect Donald Trump is dropping banger after banger as he lines his cabinet for his second administration. The inauguration of Trump 2.0 is in January, but he's already naming the people who will align themselves with executing the Trump brand of politics, not just in the United States, but the world over. But among the big announcements, here's the very latest. It came in early this morning, and boy, has it sent shockwaves. Donald Trump, in case you missed it, has picked one of the world's most controversial and polarizing billionaire tycoons, Elon Musk, and Indian-origin politician who dropped out of the presidential race to support and endorse Trump, Vivek Ramaswamy, to lead what he's calling DOGE. Well, not the Bitcoin, not the cryptocurrency, but Department of Government Efficiency. These two men, Vivek and Elon, will be wielding a giant axe, a giant sledgehammer, a giant weapon, whatever you want to call it, in order to smash bureaucracy in the United States, cut down regulations and federal structures, and in effect shrink what the Republicans have always felt is just way too much government, too many officials, too many bodies, too many ministries, too many departments, too many rules, too many regulations, too much government in everybody's face. It's been the dream of the right for a very long time. And by naming someone like Elon Musk, who's had a big part to play in this election, and someone like a Vivek Ramaswamy, who has the administrative experience to actually lead what Trump considers to be one of his flagship tasks and mandates, which is to drain the swamp and to shrink the government, he has signaled that he truly means business. What it's going to look like going forward is anybody's guess, but for now, Trump has made a big move that sent shockwaves way beyond the United States. Take a look.
I will create a Government Efficiency Commission tasked with conducting a complete financial and performance audit of the entire federal government and making recommendations for drastic reforms. We need to do it. Can't go on the way we are now. And Elon, because he's not very busy, has agreed to head that task force. Be interesting. If he has the time, that'd be a good one to do it. But he's agreed to do it.
Within a week of being re-elected, the president-elect of the United States, Donald Trump, is walking the talk. In an order issued on 12th November, Trump picked Tesla CEO Elon Musk and biotech company founder Vivek Ramaswamy to lead an effort to cut spending, eliminate regulations and restructure federal agencies. Donald Trump said in the statement that Ramaswamy and Musk, the wealthiest person in the world presently, who oversees 6 companies, will now lead the newly minted Department of Government Efficiency, or DOGE, or D.O.G.E., an interesting play on the Doge coin, the cryptocurrency Musk has frequently promoted online. DOGE will operate outside of the federal government and will work with the White House Office of Management and Budget to implement recommendations. Musk is not expected to become an official government employee, meaning he will likely be able to continue with his business empire. However, Musk and Ramaswamy have a deadline, that of the 4th of July 2026, when the US celebrates 250 years of independence to complete their work. The statement by Trump adds that a smaller, more efficient and less bureaucratic government will be the perfect gift to America on the 250th anniversary of the Declaration of Independence. Musk has previously said that he is hopeful to cut federal spending by at least $2 trillion, a goal that analysts said would be difficult to achieve. In fiscal 2024, American government spent roughly $6.8 trillion. Musk has been vocal, attacking what he says is a giant bureaucracy, over-regulation and overlapping responsibilities. He has pointed at more than 450 federal government agencies which he blames for driving up waiting time and cost of the people.
All government spending is taxation. So whether it's direct taxation or all government spending, it either becomes inflation or it's direct taxation. Your money is being wasted, and the Department of Government Efficiency is going to fix that.
He has a big, beautiful, bright future ahead. Vivek Ramaswamy. Come on up, Vivek.
Indian origin Vivek Ramaswamy is another surgeon given the job of trimming the government fat. As a presidential candidate once, Ramaswamy made eliminating government waste a central part of his campaign. Among the agencies Ramaswamy called for eliminating was the Department of Education, the Federal Bureau of Investigation, the Nuclear Regulatory Commission, and the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms and Explosives.
And right now, we need to step up and fill that void with our own vision. Answer, what does it mean to be an American in the year 2024? It means we believe in the ideals of 1776. It means we believe in merit, that the best person gets the job regardless of their skin color, that you get ahead in this country, not on the color of your skin, but on the content of your character and your contributions. That's why we're done with the woke DEI agenda, bringing in meritocracy to America. It means we believe in the rule of law, and I say this as the kid of legal immigrants to this country.
In his first term, Trump imposed a mandate requiring federal agencies repeal 2 regulations for every new regulation they put forward. In September, he had said he will eliminate a minimum of 10 existing regulations for every new one proposed. But closing a federal agency is easier said than done. It would require action from the Congress and might be difficult even if Republicans maintain control of the House. Bureau Report, Business Today Television.
A new government department named after a meme and a crypto coin. Something like this could only happen under the leadership of someone like Donald Trump, and if it involved someone like Elon Musk. Well, for all things considered, it has quaked America and the world. This is a team that believes in breaking existing structures. The big question is, how will Trump's cost-cutting czars, Elon Musk and Vivek Ramaswamy, actually make the federal government of the United States more efficient? Musk hit the headlines with his Twitter purge, remember, where he fired 80% of Twitter employees after he bought the social media company for $44 billion in 2022. Will he apply the same playbook to the US government? Could he actually fire 80% of American bureaucrats or anywhere even remotely close to that figure? Take a look.
With this image, Elon Musk announced his takeover of Twitter. 2 years since, the rebranding of the social media platform has more than sunk in. The billionaire took over Twitter in October 2022 and fired over 80% of the entire workforce, leaving only 1,500 of the over 8,000 employees. What followed was a period of instability with essential functions like trust, safety, content moderation and customer support facing severe setbacks. Nonetheless, for Musk and his supporters, the sweeping layoffs were seen as a necessary purge to rid the company of woke bureaucracy and refocus it as a free speech platform aligned with conservative interests. If Musk applies similar tactics in the federal government, it would mean a significant reduction in departments seen as unnecessary or ideologically opposed to Trump's agenda. Musk's ex-bio now reads, "The people voted for major government reform." What would it actually mean? Musk will be bringing a Silicon Valley sensibility to government reform. He posted on X, America's A-team is usually building companies in the private sector. Once in a long time, reforming government is important enough that the A-team allocates time to the government. This is that time. Musk's approach will focus on placing trusted allies and tech experts from his corporate network into key government roles. Steve Davis, president of Musk's tunneling startup, The Boring Company, is expected to play a significant role, drawing from his experience executing layoffs and corporate restructuring. Known for his efficiency in high-stress environments, Davis was instrumental in reshaping Twitter. Another close associate, Omid Afshar, who has overseen major projects like Tesla's Giga Texas factory, is likely to assist Musk in navigating government reforms. Afshar is known as a firefighter within Musk companies, handling challenging situations with a results-driven approach. This inner circle also includes finance expert Jared Birchall, head of Musk's family office, who played a critical role in financing the Twitter deal and managing Musk's business interests. Elon Musk's arrival in Washington signals an unprecedented crossover of tech industry power into the federal government as he aims to bring the same disruptive mindset that built his corporate empire to the US government.
So what is the Department of Government Efficiency's real mission? I mean, it's all fun and games. It's named after a meme, but its actual mandate and work couldn't be more serious. For instance, the main task is going to be to streamline federal operations. That is going to be removing regulations, shutting down defunct organizations, reducing bureaucratic waste in the form of process reform, improving overall government efficiency, introducing a kind of business like Silicon Valley ethos to government operations so that flab and fat is completely done away with, incorporate tech and data analytics into operations. This is where Elon Musk is going to play a very, very big role. Focus on innovation hubs and tech collaborations. So this is something that Donald Trump has repeatedly talked about. Bring in a kind of business mindset, a ruthless business mindset to the government, squeezing every bit of efficiency out of every single tax dollar. That is the kind of efficiency that Donald Trump is promising, and something that should be seen as one of the fantasies of the Republicans. Remove as much government as possible from every single citizen's life. Now, Elon Musk and Vivek Ramaswamy are going to lead this charge. It is difficult to fully capture in just a few words how onerous their task is, because like India, America's bureaucracy is huge, it's bloated, it's arcane, it has many redundancies, many overlaps. Most people see it as wasteful and in large part quite inefficient. That's one thing India and the United States actually have in common. But Elon Musk could be the tipping point, some kind of a game changer, a force multiplier, because he's not part of the system. He comes in from the outside, he comes in from the tech world, he comes in from the world of business where profit, delivery, results are the driving force behind every possible decision. If he can infuse that culture into American bureaucracy and federal structures, imagine what that could actually do. That's, of course, a utopian best-case scenario. But for Elon Musk, he's stepping into a powerful new role, something that is completely alien to him. As co-head of DOGE under Trump, he's better known for pretty much the opposite stuff. Private sector enterprise. His role and his career arc from PayPal during the infancy of the internet to SpaceX to Tesla to buying Twitter. Musk's new mission will be to slash America's bureaucracy. It doesn't get bigger than that, and it doesn't get more out of his comfort zone than that. Take a look as we trace Elon Musk's journey.
The world's most visible billionaire will now wield a giant axe to cut down America's bloated bureaucracy and federal fat. With Trump's appointment of Elon Musk to a new Department of Government Efficiency, it's useful to trace his journey from a young entrepreneur at the dawn of the internet era to one of the most polarizing and influential men of the 21st century. To now being one of the most powerful figures in the American system itself. Musk's rise began with his involvement in the digital payment sector. In 1999, Musk's tiny online payment company merged with Peter Thiel's Confinity to become PayPal, a platform that revolutionized online payments, simplifying money transfers in the burgeoning era of e-commerce. When PayPal was acquired by eBay for $1.5 billion, Musk earned $165 million from the sale, giving him the capital he needed to pursue his bigger, riskier dreams. After PayPal, Musk immediately set his sights on space exploration, founding SpaceX in 2002. By 2008, SpaceX achieved its first successful launch with the Falcon 1 rocket. In 2012, SpaceX made history as the first privately funded company to dock a spacecraft with the International Space Station, marking the beginning of a new era in space exploration. Right about this time, Elon's Tesla era began, going from investor to becoming the driving force behind the company. Despite teetering on the brink of bankruptcy multiple times, Tesla survived and eventually flourished, becoming the most valuable car company in the world. Next, Musk's fascination with digital currencies pushed him into the cryptocurrency space. By 2020, he was tweeting about Bitcoin and Dogecoin, causing massive price fluctuations. What began as jokes about DOGE, a meme-inspired cryptocurrency that was originally created as a parody, turned into an explosive phenomenon. In 2022, 2 years after Twitter had banned Donald Trump from its platform following the Capitol Hill riots in the wake of the election verdict, Elon Musk acquired Twitter for an eye-watering $44 billion, rapidly getting under the hood of the underperforming social media giant to quickly turn it around and make it one of the most influential platforms in the world. Ever a controversial figure, Musk's business interests have always seen him skirt on the edges of politics. Musk's relationship with the Trump administration has always been complicated. During Trump's first term, Musk served on advisory councils but left after Trump pulled out of the Paris Climate Agreement. With Trump's re-election, Musk found himself in a more strategically aligned position. And despite the huge indicators of Trump's deep trust in Musk, few expected the size of the sledgehammer that Elon Musk has now been given. As co-head of the Department of Government Efficiency, Musk will now be expected to use his keen business acumen, killer instinct, and industrial ruthlessness to smash federal structures, shrink stubborn bureaucracies, and create a lean, mean American system. Elon Musk's career, from PayPal to Tesla, SpaceX to Dogecoin to DOGE, illustrates a relentless pursuit of challenging the status quo. To his admirers, he's a visionary pushing the boundaries of what is possible. To his detractors, he's a mercurial billionaire whose whims can have real-world consequences. One thing is clear, the era of Musk is here. Bureau Report, India Today.
Well, Elon Musk may be very polarizing and controversial. He may be outspoken on Twitter. But let's be very clear about one thing. He has either founded or now owns some of the world's most valuable companies. And that's one of the reasons why he's one of the most sought-after industrialists in the world. Take a look at the biggest companies that he runs. Tesla, obviously. There's SpaceX. There's Twitter, which he renamed X after he acquired it in 2022 for an amazing $44 billion. There's Neuralink, which is conducting cutting-edge, futuristic technology research. There's Starlink, which currently has some interest in trying to come into India. It's a satellite-based internet company. And then there's the Boring Company. These are just a handful of the companies that Elon Musk has either founded or currently owns. Now, a quick look at Elon Musk in numbers. He has a personal net worth of $320 billion, making him one of the richest men in the world. He owns 6 companies. He has founded 9 companies. In all, he's got a total market cap of all his companies combined of about $1.3 trillion. He's had 3 marriages. He currently has 12 children that we know of. So these are important numbers, and you will see why in the days and the weeks ahead. There's a huge amount of content coming out from Elon Musk's family as well. Now, Elon Musk will be partnering up with Vivek Ramaswamy, a politician of Indian origin in the United States who famously dropped out of the presidential race and threw his full weight behind President Trump. And he's been rewarded for that with one of the most important, possibly most controversial tasks of slashing and cutting American bureaucracy, minimizing the size of government, and getting the government out of every citizen's face, or at least as much as possible. India Today's Foreign Affairs editor Geeta Mohan is live with me. She's just back from covering, what has easily been one of the most exciting elections in a very, very long time. Geeta, Elon Musk and Vivek Ramaswamy leading the charge. They've just been handed, an enormous axe by Donald Trump, the president-elect, and asked him to do what, successive administrations for, I'm assuming, centuries have tried to do and failed: cut down the size of government.
Well, which is why we'll have to wait and see whether they're going to manage it or not, because this is state versus deep state, Shiv, in many ways than one.
Yeah.
And while I say deep state, let's not just talk about the deep state, but even if it is bureaucracy and the structure that has existed so far. We're not talking about a private company that Elon Musk just takes over and is allowed to get rid of people. Over here, we're talking about federal employees. He's going to reinstate Schedule F, which was put in place during the Trump administration, which will allow sacking of federal employees. It will end up allowing the U.S. administration to save a lot of money, because if you're looking at the numbers that the way Vivek Ramaswamy was pointing out, that would mean a huge save for a very for an economy that's actually dwindling and is in a bad shape. So how is he going to work that out is going to be very important. The name, again, is a giveaway for many who thought and were speculating as to what is Vivek Ramaswamy going to get, what is Elon Musk going to get. For them to be a part of a Department of Government Efficiency is just so apt in many ways than one, because one couldn't have imagined them anywhere else in the administration. Of course, we could have said digital space, IT, so on and so forth. But this is where they have been really the narrative building when it comes to Ramaswamy and Elon Musk has been this part, this area where they have criticized the Democrats on this front. So we'll have to wait and see how they really work this out. There's going to be a lot of pushback. Federal structure being shaken. Also, many people have questioned whether that will lead to stability or not, because we see a very stable structure over here, even though it has a lot of flab. But getting rid of so many people, will that lead to instability, as we see in Twitter when Elon Musk, led that entire move of sacking people? So it is stability versus instability, but yes, those who fear their jobs are at risk over here are the ones who are saying that this could lead to a lot of instability. But I do agree to a few things that yes, there is a requirement to maybe make the government structure a little leaner. But how lean and who are going to be at the receiving end is something we'll have to wait and see, because there's certainly going to be Biden supporters or those who supported Biden.
But Geeta, there are going to be some sleepless nights, not just in the deep state, but even in the bureaucracy that's out in the open. Because we're talking about Vivek Ramaswamy is still a man of the system. We can understand he has been a politician, but Trump and Elon Musk are both quote-unquote outsiders, people who have not been part of the status quo, people who, who've been very openly sort of contemptuous and disrespectful and suspicious of this status quo. So one, could perhaps reasonably expect that they will, wield this axe or this sledgehammer with a certain amount of aggression. They've got the power now to do what the right and the Republicans have always wanted to do. And these two individuals alone would possibly be able to affect that better than anyone else.
Well, absolutely. It is going to be about efficiency. But again, if you look at Trump and Twitter and the Twitter playbook, and if you look at the ones who were sacked, not everybody was inefficient. There were certainly those who did not like Elon Musk. So it's not just going to be about efficiency, Shiv. It certainly is going to be about those who either publicly or even privately, because now they'll have access, criticized or have been critical of Trump, irrespective of efficiency or how good they are, because they do know that they have a team in place. And this is a disadvantage that Trump had last time around. He does not come with that disadvantage of not having a team, not having people to be replaced with, so on and so forth. So they will come up with replacements.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. One has to see if this entire exercise of shrinking the government is going to be ideology agnostic, or is it going to involve a certain degree of score settling, some vendetta, some revenge politics perhaps. We don't know just yet. But even if you look at the manner in which Trump has selected people and sidelined others, there's already an indication of how the incoming president of the United States already thinks. And we should expect that will perhaps color decision-making in this very important exercise of the DOGE, the new Department of Government Efficiency. Geeta, thanks very much for giving us a perspective on that important story. But one thing that's beyond doubt is that Elon Musk is now part of the Trump parivar. He may not be part of Trump's family, but he's definitely part of the parivar, because since election night, several pictures and videos of Musk and his son, little X, celebrating Donald Trump's victory have gone viral. Trump's granddaughter, Kai, has posted about Uncle Elon as well. It's all over the internet. Take a look.
The Trump victory party is over at Mar-a-Lago. But not all guests are gone. Neither can anyone ask this guest to leave. He is Elon Musk. The billionaire who pumped and pushed the Trump campaign has become a de facto Trump clan member.
Hi, everyone.
The world's richest person since the election, dining with him on the patio and joining him on the golf course. Donald Trump's granddaughter, Kai Trump's vlog, captured the moment Elon Musk and his toddler X were called in to be part of the Trump family photo. He's there when the world leaders call to congratulate the president-elect of the United States of America, listening into every conversation and sometimes also putting in his valuable opinions, guiding Donald Trump in his second term.
Like, this is a real battle. This is a real election battle.
Elon Musk donated at least $200 million to Trump and other Republicans and regularly appeared at rallies during the campaign. Now he's overseeing every move of the new administration in its transition stage, setting the tone for a more profitable and efficient government. And that's his latest business venture, because he heads the Department of Government Efficiency. The self-proclaimed dark Gothic MAGA, or Make America Great Again, seems to have taken a permanent residence at US President-elect Donald Trump's Florida estate, the epicenter of power in America right now. Bureau Report, India Today.
Between now and January, the incoming Trump cabinet will be conducting all manner of simulations, war games of what decisions it can actually take. Because remember, right now, President Biden and Vice President Kamala Harris are still in the White House. This is an interim, transient administration that will hand over power now to Donald Trump, whose inauguration takes place in January this year. Until that point, the transition government under President Trump doesn't have the freedom to make big decisions, but the people who have been appointed to their positions can get and hit the ground running and get ready to start executing the new president's orders in just the next few weeks. Elon Musk, the billionaire behind Tesla, SpaceX, and Starlink, could soon find his efforts to expand into India significantly smoother thanks to the new president-elect of the United States. So far, Elon Musk has not had a great deal of success in penetrating the Indian market for a variety of reasons. He hasn't even been to India yet. Over the past few years, Musk has been eyeing India as a crucial market for both his cars via Tesla and his satellite internet venture Starlink. However, regulatory roadblocks have slowed his progress. Musk's plans to launch Tesla electric vehicles in India have faced challenges primarily due to the high import duties on foreign-made cars. Local automakers like Tata, Mahindra and others have strongly opposed any relaxation on these import taxes. These are companies that have gotten into the electric vehicle sphere in a big way recently. And this has kept Tesla from entering the Indian market. Reports indicate that Starlink has reached an in-principle agreement with the government to comply with data localization requirements, agreeing to store user data in India. This has been a sticking point with many companies in the past. Will that big Elon Musk market entry and personal visit to India happen soon? Well, we can tell you that it's looking much more likely. Now, childhood shaped by adventure to becoming one of the richest and most unpredictable and polarizing figures on the planet, Elon Musk's journey has been as extraordinary as his ambitions. He's a force unlike any other.
He is a billionaire. He is one of the world's richest men who sells clean energy, green cars, and travels to space. His endeavors are futuristic and driven by science. A Stanford PhD dropout, Elon Musk has been an entrepreneur from the very beginning. His first startup was co-founded with his brother Kimball Musk. The brothers parted ways after their software company Zip2 was acquired by Compaq for $307 million in 1999. While the elder of the Musk brothers stuck to computers and softwares, Kimball Musk today is an entrepreneur focused on trying to change America's food culture.
Mostly just doesn't taste very good.
They come from a different lineage. Their maternal grandfather, Joshua Haldeman, was an adventurous American-born Canadian who took his family on a record-breaking journey in a single-engine Belanca aeroplane from Africa to Australia. Elon Musk's father, Aroor Musk, is a South African electromechanical engineer, pilot, sailor, consultant and property developer who was once a half-owner of a Zambian emerald mine near Lake Tanganyika. Elon Musk's parents divorced when he was 10. His mother, May, has 2 Masters of Science degrees. Practiced as a dietitian and worked on the side as a model to pay bills as a single mother. His first cousins, Lyndon and Peter Rive, are the founders of solar energy service company Solar City. But Elon Musk is the most famous of the clan. Thanks to his mad scientist way and the peakless buzz surrounding the company, he's dreamed up from PayPal to electric car maker Tesla Motors to aerospace manufacturer SpaceX. Today, he's richer than Jeff Bezos and more unpredictable than the weather. In December 2021, he declared on Twitter that he wanted to quit. A month later, he started to buy shares of Twitter almost on daily batches. In July 2021, a bare feet Elon Musk was seen visiting another billionaire, Richard Branson, at 3 a.m. on the morning of the Virgin boss's space escapade. The photo that Branson tweeted showed Musk bare feet. The reason for being without shoes remains unknown. He is a voracious speaker, and in one of his talks in May 2021, he revealed having Asperger's syndrome.
And since the Department of Government Efficiency has been named after one of the world's most infamous memes, thanks to Elon Musk in particular, obviously you've come to expect that there are a lot of memes coming out from the Musk camp. Since the news of the DOGE appointment broke, Musk has shared several memes on his Twitter page with a following of over 200 million, sharing a caricature of him and Trump in sharp suits and sunglasses. Trump wrote, "Incentives matter. There should be rewards for wise spending, but those who waste taxpayer funds cannot be allowed to keep doing so without consequences." So that's meme number one. Number two, making a reference to his Twitter takeover days when Musk arrived at the headquarters with a sink, the billionaire tweeted another meme of him and Vivek Ramaswamy both carrying sinks inside or outside the White House with the caption, "Let those sinks in." Dogecoin has made waves in the otherwise volatile crypto market today, maintaining a strong position at around $0.37. Despite an uncertain financial landscape, Dogecoin has proven resilient. The boost comes after Trump announced the Department of Government Efficiency, which you've already guessed. Elon Musk's own artificial intelligence model, Grok, has accepted that the Tesla billionaire is spreading misinformation online. The chatbot, which is integrated with Twitter, acknowledged that Elon Musk has spread misinformation on various topics, including the 2024 US presidential elections, by leveraging his reach on X, the social media platform he owns. So at least we now know that Grok works without prejudice. Days to go for the Maharashtra elections, a huge furor in the state over Uddhav Thackeray's chopper being checked by the Election Commission. A routine check of Thackeray's chopper twice, just days before the elections, has triggered a big political fight, a very ill-tempered confrontation. The BJP posted a video in response of Maharashtra's Deputy Chief Minister Devendra Fadnavis's bag being also checked, a picture from November the 5th, to mock the Sena UBT chief Uddhav Thackeray, saying he's basically throwing a temper tantrum for nothing. Everyone is subject to the same kinds of checks. The BJP fired a crybaby barb at Uddhav, with Devendra Fadnavis saying that Uddhav was trying to divert attention by needlessly throwing a tantrum against the checking of his bags and was seeking votes by whining. The BJP has slammed Uddhav by stating how Fadnavis didn't threaten poll officials, but the Sena UBT chief did so out of anger.
आणि म्हणून बंधू भगिनींनो, रडणारे नाही, लढणारे आपल्याला हवे आहेत, आणि लढणारे तुमच्या समोर आहेत, आणि रडणारे रोज रडतात. बॅगा तपासल्या त्या रडणाऱ्यांना मागे राहू द्या आणि लढणाऱ्यांसोबत उभे राहा. मी तर तुम्हाला सांगायला आलो आहे, आमच्या सुलभाताई या ठिकाणी एकट्या नाही आहेत, त्यांच्या पाठीशी आज देवा भाऊ आहे. अरे सुलभाताईला निवडून द्या.
ये जानबूझ के हो रहा है. हमारा हेलीकॉप्टर चेंज करने के लिए हमारा कोई आपत्ति नहीं है, लेकिन जिस तरह से हमारा किया जाता है सबका करना चाहिए. प्राइम मिनिस्टर जब आ रहे हैं तो स्टार प्रचारक करके आ रहे हैं, उस पार्टी के लिए आ रहे हैं, गवर्नमेंट के कोई काम के लिए नहीं आ रहे थे. तो ऐसे समय पे सबको इक्वल चांस मिलना चाहिए.
हमारे यहाँ मराठी में कहावत है, रेडी डाउन. सिर्फ ऑपोजिशन की बैग कैसे चेक होती है सारे, और उद्धव जी की दो दिन आप रोज उद्धव जी का बैग चेक करेंगे. और जो सत्ता में उनका कुछ नहीं चेक, वो तो चल ही रहा है सब कुछ. अरे मेरे निर्वाचन क्षेत्र में मैं जब लड़ी थी तो 24 घंटा बैंक चालू थी. देश में कौन सी बैंक 24 घंटा चलती है? भोर में तो पैसा मिला था, उसका क्या हुआ आगे? और अब जो बेचारा खर्च कर रहा है, जिस उद्धव जी की पार्टी तोड़ी, सिंबल लेके गए, वो सब अन्याय उनपे किया, और ये भी अभी करेंगे. ये गंदी राजनीति आज महाराष्ट्र में होती है, दुख की बात है. और सिर्फ ऑपोजिशन के ही बैग और हेलीकॉप्टर चेक किए जाए।
For the second consecutive day, Uddhav Thackeray claimed his bags were inspected by election authorities on Tuesday after he arrived in a helicopter in Latur district to campaign. So he says he's being targeted specifically and that only his bags are being checked.
कोणाकोणाच्या तरुण बॅग तपासले?
आता जस्ट
नाही माझी तपासता बरोबर, माझ्या आधी कोणाची तपासली?
पहिलाच दौरा तुमचा.
कोण हो माझा पहिला आहे, पण माझ्या आधी कोणत्या राजकीय नेत्याची तपासले?
नाही साहेब, 4 महिने झाले मला.
4 महिन्यात एकाची नाही तपासली. मीच पहिला गिराईक सापडलो.
नाही साहेब, असं काही नाही. तुमची बॅग
नाही माझी तपास, तुम्ही मी तपासायला अडवत नाही तुम्हाला, पण माझी एक बॅग तपासताना तुम्ही आतापर्यंत मिंद्याची तपासली का? देवेंद्र फडणवीसची तपासली का? अजित पवारची, मोदींची तपासली का? अमित शहाची तपासली?
साहेब
अद्याप आले नाहीत. नाही आले तर मला तपासलीचा व्हिडिओ पाठवायचा.
हो साहेब, नक्की.
ठीक आहे,
नक्की साहेब.
हा तुमच्या सगळ्यांचं मी करतोय. मोदींची बॅग तपासतानाचा मला तुमचा व्हिडिओ आला पाहिजे.
हो साहेब.
हा तिकडे तुम्ही शेपूट नाही रिकव्हरी. माझा युरिन पॉट पण तपासा. काय उघडायचं ते उघडा, नंतर मी उघडतो तुम्हाला. MP गुजरातचे नाहीत ना? हा चला, म्हणजे महाराष्ट्रात तपासायला पण बाहेरच्या राज्यातली माणसं आहेत. धन्यवाद.
And his only full-length interview during this election season, Uddhav Thackeray has spoken extensively to India Today's Sahil Joshi, where he also responded to a question about this bag controversy. Take a look.
इलेक्शन कमीशन की तरफ से क्लैरिफिकेशन आया कि भाई हमने तो प्रधानमंत्री का भी बैग चेक किया है या हेलीकॉप्टर चेक किया, अमित शाह का भी किया हुआ है.
आप विश्वास कर सकते हैं
देवेंद्र फडणवीस या एकनाथ शिंदे का भी?
आप विश्वास कर सकते हैं चुनाव आयोग इनकी बैग चेक करने की हिम्मत दिखा सकता है?
नहीं, सवाल तो आप विश्वास करते हैं?
नहीं, मैं तो नहीं करता. मैं तो बिल्कुल नहीं करता. और वो इसलिए नहीं करता, कुछ दिन, महीने या साल पहले मैंने जो खबर सुनी थी, ओडिशा में प्रधानमंत्री जी की बैग जिसने चेक की थी उसको सस्पेंड किया गया.
लोकसभा चुनाव के बाद?
पता नहीं, शायद उसके अगल बगल में होगा. तो उसको सस्पेंड किया गया. अच्छा, दूसरी बात ऐसी है कि जब भी प्रधानमंत्री आते हैं, एक तो मेरा मानना है कि प्रधानमंत्री किसी एक पार्टी के प्रचार के लिए नहीं आनी चाहिए, क्योंकि वो पार्टी के प्रधानमंत्री नहीं.
पर ये पहली बार थोड़ी हो रहा है उद्धव जी.
नहीं, लेकिन आप कब देखो 60 साल कांग्रेस में क्या किया. वो बदलाव चाहते थे, इसलिए जनता ने आपको चुन लिया. तो अब वही चीज आप आगे लेके जाने वाले. तो कांग्रेस क्या बुरी थी? तो प्रधानमंत्री आप देश के हैं, आप चलो नई शुरुआत करो, देश स्वागत करेगा उसका. अच्छा, इसके बावजूद आज ही की बात दूसरे दिन, लगातार दूसरे दिन मेरी बैग चेक की, कोई मुझे आपत्ति नहीं है. लेकिन जब मैं एक जगह से दूसरी जगह जाना चाहता था, तो जब तक प्रधानमंत्री जी सोलापुर एयरपोर्ट पे लैंड नहीं होते, तब तक मेरा हेलीकॉप्टर, मैं औसा में था. सोलापुर से औसा कितनी दूर है? जाना था मुझे कहा, उमरगा. वो जब तक लैंड नहीं होते तब तक यहाँ से परमिशन नहीं दी गई.
वो तो सिक्योरिटी प्रोटोकॉल है ना?
नहीं, इसलिए तो मैं कहता हूँ, मैं भी तो मेरे पार्टी का नेता हूँ, वो उनके नेता है, वो प्रधानमंत्री है, इसीलिए उनको अलग कानून मैं नहीं मानने वाला. सॉरी, ये मेरा प्रजातंत्र नहीं है. अगर उनको प्रायोरिटी दे रहे हैं तो मुझे भी मिलनी चाहिए. मुझे रोक रहे तो उनको भी रोकना चाहिए. उनको कहना चाहिए था, उद्धव ठाकरे का हेलीकॉप्टर उड़ रहा है, आप घूमो ऊपर. क्यों नहीं ऐसा होता? मैं मेरे पार्टी की चुनाव प्रचार के लिए जा रहा था, प्रधानमंत्री भी उसी काम के लिए आ रहे थे. तो ये तो मुझे लगता है कि कोड ऑफ कंडक्ट में इसके मतलब ये अपराध है कि किसी को अपने पार्टी प्रचार के लिए रोक के रखना. कैंसिल नहीं करवाई, लेकिन 15-20 मिनट वहां लोग मेरा इंतजार कर रहे थे. उनका क्या कसूर था?
प्रधानमंत्री का एक सिक्योरिटी प्रोटोकॉल होता है,
होता है, इसलिए तो प्रधानमंत्री है. तो प्रधानमंत्री का एक जो गरिमा होती है, वो संभालने की जिम्मेदारी उन्हीं की है. वो अगर रास्ते पे रोड शो करने लगे तो भैया प्रधानमंत्री देश के हो या पार्टी के हो, तो आप प्रधानमंत्री पद से इस्तीफा दे दो, पार्टी के स्टार प्रचारक बनो, जैसे मैं हूं, आप बनो. जितनी सुविधा मुझे मिलती है आपको मिलेगी. क्या आपत्ति है आपको?
उद्धव जी,
मैं नहीं कहता कि जितनी प्रधानमंत्री को सुविधा मिलती है उतनी मुझे दे दो, नहीं, इतना मैं पागल नहीं हूं. लेकिन जो कानून मेरे लिए है वो कानून हर प्रचारक के लिए होना चाहिए.
मतलब आपको लगता है कि लेवल प्लेइंग फील्ड होना चाहिए सबके लिए, एक जैसा एक
सारे. अच्छा, मेरे स्वागत के लिए कलेक्टर, एसपी, डीएसपी, एएसपी, पीएसपी जो भी कुछ आते हैं क्या?
आज तो आए थे ना, आप पूछ रहे थे वीडियो में.
वो तो इलेक्शन कमीशन की टीम आई थी.
कलेक्टर साहब
नहीं आए थे. अच्छा, मैंने पूछा
तो वो सारे वहां सैल्यूट मारने के लिए जाते हैं। ये इनमें हिम्मत क्या है उनकी बैग चेक करने की? तो ये नहीं होना चाहिए, गलत बात है।
Thanks for watching 5 Live. See you at the same time.